Well, that didn't take very long. Just a couple hours after our last video was released, McCree got nerfed and Ana got buffed. How's it going, everybody? Force here, and today I want to talk about these changes. Again, our last video was just discussing the fact that Blizzard is just all over, constantly changing the heroes in this game, and then letting us figure out if these changes were good. They've issued forth another set of changes, some pretty big changes, mind you, at that. So let's start off with the McCree nerf to his Peacekeeper. The damage fall-off range has been decreased by 10 meters. So what this means is previously he had full damage, which was 70 body and 140 headshot at up to 35 meters. Now that is apparently dropped down to 25. Even with the change, McCree's effective range is still higher than it was at launch. Now I did a little bit of testing just to showcase this stuff to you guys. So at 20 meters, it's still 2 headshots or 3 body shots to kill a 200 HP target. At 30 meters, it takes 3 headshots and 5 body shots, and at 40 meters, it takes 5 headshots and 9 body shots. It looks like the damage fall off actually begins after 21 meters and not at 25. So basically what this means is that his full damage range, which is 70 body, 140 head, is only 21 meters. And then after that, you start to get a little bit of damage drop off, and then it starts to get really significant once you get above 35 meters. Now, as you can see again in this video, these are markers at these distances at 20, 30, and 40, just to give you a good idea of how far away you have to be from your target to actually get your full damage amount. Anything beyond this 21 meters, that damage is going to start to fall off. Now this is a much shorter distance than it's been in the past. However, that wasn't McCree's only change. We also saw a change to his Fan the Hammer and Flashbang combo. So Fan the Hammer's rate of fire has been increased by 15%, essentially meaning that you get all of the 6 rounds off 15% faster. In addition to that, the recovery time from his flashbang, which is the amount of time before he can fire again, has been decreased from 0.5 seconds to 0.35 seconds. So this is big for 2 reasons. Number one, the recovery time reduction means that you can actually possibly now get 2 headshots off in the duration of a flashbang, or this lets you get your Fan the Hammer off in that duration to more likely secure the kill. So whether or not you're going for the more skillful option of the double headshots, or skillful or not, if you've got a target that's still moving around after he's being flashbang, which characters like Tracer or Genji can tend to do, your Fan the Hammer may very likely be a better option now. This is going to make it so that Fan the Hammer actually has a chance of being used. Now next I want to talk about Ana. Ana has seen a pretty big buff. The rate of fire for her biotic rifle has been increased by 20%. Now, according to sources that I've checked, her previous fire rate was about 1.165 rounds per second. So an increase in 20% would put this at 1.398 rounds per second. Levied up against her 75 healing per shot, puts her at over 100 healing per second. Now, to put this in perspective, Mercy's healing per second is 50. So this gives Ana by far the best potential single target healing in this game. Like, far and away, almost double the amount of Mercy, who previously people think of as, oh yeah, she's the best single target healer. No, Ana is hands down if she can hit all her shots, and that's of course the caveat. Now, in addition to this rate of fire change, the magazine size has gone up from 8 to 10, and she actually got a buff to her sleep dart. Sleep dart targets no longer instantly recover once they take damage, and now takes 0.5 seconds for them to recover. This means you're able to do more. You've got more time before the slept target can actually respond. So with all of these changes, let's talk about what I expect from Ana and McCree. When it comes to Ana, I'm gonna expect a big jump in her pick rate. She feels a lot better with her higher damage and healing per second. It just feels like she's a lot more effective. And there's also a greater room for error, as any missed shots are less punishing with her faster rate of fire. Now, this could result in a decrease in the number of Roadhogs or Zenyatta's that we see, since she counters Roadhog's self-heal, and she can potentially counter Zenyatta's ultimate if she tosses the grenade right in the middle of a group that Zenyatta's about to ultimate up to attempt to heal. And with a nerf to McCree's range, one would assume that we see less Pharahs picked. However, given the aforementioned expected increase in Ana picks, this might actually help keep Pharah at bay still. As scoped in, she has a hit scan scan weapon that's a 3-shot body shot kill against Pharah. While the McCree nerf would intuitively say, hey, there's going to be more Pharahs, the Ana buff could actually help counteract that. And when it comes to McCree, although his damage at range has been reduced, it's still better than it was at launch, as we've mentioned. He's fully lethal at up to 21 meters and still pretty potent at 30. It's really around the 35 to 40 meter mark that his damage sees a significant drop off and he becomes a lot less effective. Luckily though, thanks to his buff to Fan the Hammer and Flashbang, he can much more reliably kill those low health heroes who venture too close. So he's better at his intended role, which is countering backline harassers and then being a close to medium range hero. With all of that said though, since he appears to have lost nearly 15 meters, not the mentioned 10 by Blizzard, to his full damage range, it is very likely that we see a decline in McCree's, because now McCree isn't going to be picked as an all-around medium to long range heavy damage dealer who can also deal with flankers. Now he is just a short to medium range hero who can better deal with flankers, so you're only really going to pick him if you need to deal with those flankers. This is actually a really cool patch. I'm liking this. I like that they made Ana stronger. I like that they're trying to tweak McCree because, yeah, again, he was a bit over the top there. And that's coming to someone who was playing a lot of McCree, because I was like, this is amazing. The amount of damage I could do is insane. Alright guys, well that is going to do it for me here today as we overview the most recent patch changes to Ana and McCree. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think about these changes in the comment section below. As always, hope you guys have a fantastic afternoon, and until next time, I'll see you later.